Everyone, today is Friday, May 1st, 2020. Welcome to Virtual Learning with Mrs. Ciccarelli. Let's dive in. We're going to practice by starting with blending our three-letter blends that we've been focusing on this week. Ready to blend with me? S, k, e, scream. Thrust. It, split. Ch, scratch. Ing, spring. Stream. Excellent. We've been focusing on those three-letter blends. Scrub, SCR, sprayed, SPR, street, STR, splash, SPL, shrink, SHR, thrilling, THR. Let's read some more. Spread, scream, thread, shriek, splinters, strike. Remember, these are three letters that come together to make a cluster. Each of those letters, those consonants, are saying their own sound.
When three consonants get together, they make a gang. A gang of three. S, k, skr, eam, scream. Finding a gang of three in a word helps you break it into smaller chunks, making it easier to read and spell. Here are some more consonants that make a gang of three. Thr, o, throw. Spr, ing, spring. Shr, ink, shrink. Str, ong, strong. Spl, ash, splash. There.
Awesome. Let's look at those high-frequency words. Before, they read before going to bed. Front, the dog walks in front of the girl. Heard, have you heard Dad play? Push, Mom will push the sled. Tomorrow, I hope it will be sunny tomorrow. Your, I'm glad to meet your mom. Difficult. This puzzle is difficult to do. This is one of our vocabulary words. Remember, difficult means that it's not easy. And nobody. This is also a vocabulary word. Nobody is on the porch, meaning no person. We've been looking at inflectional endings, verb plus ed or ing endings. When you have ed at the end, that means that it already happened. If you do ing, that means that it's happening right now. Don't forget those rules. To drop the e, like in scrape, we drop the e to add the ending, or double final consonant, like scrubbed. If I scrubbed, I would double my B at the end. We also learned about compound words, and when it's a true compound word, both the small words will help you understand the meaning behind the word. Like bathtub. That's a tub that we take a bath in. Excellent. The last thing we looked at this week was theme. Theme is a message or big idea shared with the reader.
In this story, Captain Moby and First Officer Mia land on a strange planet. They come across a giant, scary-looking alien. Captain Moby doesn't trust the alien, so he sets his phaser to stun. But First Officer Mia thinks they should talk to the alien and figure out the problem. The first officer listens to the alien and calms it down. It turns out the alien was upset because his ship landed on its bird bath. What do you think the theme of this story is? What is theme? The theme is an idea or message explored in a piece of writing, artwork, or film. The theme might be about our feelings, how people treat each other, or about something in our world that can be better. The theme is often a big idea about our lives. Well, in this story, the alien seems angry and scary. But the first officer learns about the alien's problem. She realizes that it's their fault. The theme of the story is that you should get to know people before you judge them. Right, Moby. The theme isn't usually said outright in a story. You have to infer and look at details and use what you know to come up with an idea. How do you find the theme of a story? As you read, think about the characters. What are they like? What do they find important? In The Cat in the Hat, the cat loves to have fun and break rules. This causes a lot of trouble. The fish wants to keep things orderly and warns the cat to follow rules. The theme of this book is about having fun, but making good choices. When you figure out the theme, think about the plot. The plot is all of the events that happen in the story. What happens to the characters? How do they feel about what happens? The theme of The Tortoise and the Hare is about working hard and not being overly confident. You can also find the theme of a story by thinking about the conflict. What is conflict? A conflict is a problem. As you read, think about the conflict in the story. A character might have to carry out a difficult task, overcome a big fear, or face another character. Think about how the character feels as he or she goes through the conflict. How does the conflict get solved? How do the characters change? A story about arguing friends might have a theme about accepting one another and forgiveness. It's helpful to take notes as you read. You can look them over to help you find the theme. What's the theme of your book, Moby? Let's see. In Charlotte's Web, Wilbur arrives on a farm where other animals aren't so friendly. But a spider named Charlotte promises to be a good friend. Soon, Wilbur finds out he's in big trouble. But Charlotte has a plan to save Wilbur. She spins webs with special messages. She works really hard, often spinning through the night. Her plan works and Wilbur becomes a star. Later, Charlotte lays eggs and Wilbur promises to protect them. He sticks by his promise and guards her eggs. To figure out the theme, think about the conflict and the solution, or how the conflict gets solved. The conflict is that Wilbur is in big trouble. The solution is that Charlotte spins webs with special messages. She promises to help him, and she does. I think the theme is about keeping promises and what it means to be a good friend. You're right, Moby. The theme is an idea that sticks with you long after you finished reading the story.
I know that this covered a lot of other aspects of a story, but remember, the theme is the message or big idea. Sometimes when you have the conflict, that helps you figure out what the theme is. Those are the clues within the story that help you find out the overarching big idea. Well, let's get ready to check our skills that we've learned this week. So get a piece of paper and a pencil out. I'm not giving you the answers this week, and you need to send me your answers, and we'll talk about them over Zoom. Pause here, read the questions, and write your answers for 6 through 10, A, B, or C. I'll read them, but if you want to read them on your own, that would help you get ready for 2nd grade. Ready? 6. Read the sentence from the story. The rabbit scrambled down the sidewalk, past a robin. What does the word sidewalk mean? Is it A, a place for walking inside, B, a way to walk through the woods, or C, a path for walking on the side of a street? Okay. Number 7, read the sentence from the story. Our shed is our storeroom. What does the word storeroom mean? A, a room above a store, B, a room to store things in, or C, a store with only one room? Ready for number 8? Which word from the story is a compound word? Backyard, A, B, blanket, or C, splendid? Number 9, fill in the blank. Jenny will blank the big cart. I won't read the answers because I want you to practice reading your high frequency words. Number 10, please put blank book on the desk. Okay, friends, 5 more. Number 11, that is a picture of a stream. Which one spells stream, A, B, or C? Number 12, 3. There are 3 eggs in the nest. Which one spells 3, A, B, or C? 13. 2 men are blank the flag now. What is the correct way for saying raising, spelling raising? 2 men are raising the flag now. A, B, or C? Number 14. Which word tells that something happened in the past? Look at the endings. And number 15. Last week we blank a new park. What is the correct way or word that goes in the blank for number 5? A, B, or C? Write your answers down, send me a picture, or join us on our Zoom today at 11:30. Yes, 11:30 for our class Zoom to find those answers. Read for 20 minutes and go on Lexia for 20 minutes.